Wonder where that went. And look at that. We are live and welcome to another day in the Milky Way. And we are back, believe it or not. I hope you're all glad to, I'm glad y'all could. Oh, hey, there's Steve and there's, hey, if anybody wants to come on, just let me know and in the chat here and I'll send you a link. But anyway, this is kind of one of those, I told myself I'm going to do more shows these next couple of days, and tomorrow night is going to be with David Null. So we're going to do another Indians, our Native American myths and legends. So, but tonight we are going to go over a few things. Don't mind if you hear the howling in the background. It's just the puppy dogs. Hey, Posey, Big Al's in the house. You know what? I am grateful to all of you. That's what I want to say because, you know, Wayne was talking about being grateful today. And I want to say, I am grateful. I am grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for Posey. I'm grateful for Al. I'm grateful for Ann Allen. I am grateful for Delaney Pearl Jones. I am grateful for Steve Slightly Slanted Sleuth. And I am grateful for Witch Moon. I am grateful for Saturnian Sun, who came in and said hi right off the bat. So there you go. We're going to have a good show tonight. I got several books here. As you've seen by the thing, I got The Lost World of Giants. I barely opened this up, but it's really pretty interesting. So we're going to go through this. It's by the author Jonathan Gray. He wrote Dead Man's Secrets, which I'm reading, and it is a really good book. I'm really liking it. Hey, it's Nina. Hey, how you doing? I always want to say Nina, but Nina. Anyway, it's the other Nina, the mystic, and then. But anyway, never mind. Lucky Stone's in the house too. I'm thankful for Lucky Stone. He says the soul tribe is prospering. I am prospering. We are all prosperous together. Yes, we are. I am grateful for you and you are for me, and we are prosperous together. Now remember, if you want to come on, just let me know. I will send you an email with a link, and you can come on and we'll talk about giants. I also have the Lost Book of King Og. Did you ever read that book? Oh my gosh, there's some really crazy stuff about the giant guys in there. It is crazy. Anyway, but last but not least, we didn't get to the thing last night on Constance Victoria Briggs, who's going to be on Saturday. And Saturday night, 9 o'clock, of course, I'll put up a trailer for that. This was the last book. If you can see that. Encyclopedia of the Unseen World. The ultimate guide to apparitions, deathbed visions, mediums, shadow people, wandering spirits, and much, much more. And let's take a look inside this book. It says, see what we got here. Thrones, powers. Yeah, it tells all about all kinds of stuff. Animals, children. Tells about, let's pick something out of here. Yeah. Council of Elders. Who wants to, you let me know what you want to hear about. The afterlife. Who wants to hear about the afterlife? The afterlife, heaven and hell. Ooh. Apparitions and spiritual beings. Let's see, what else do we got in here? Collective vision. Comas. Yeah, coma. You get in a coma if things happen. A coma, a profound state of unconsciousness. The affected individual is alive, but not able to react or respond to life around him or her. A coma may occur as an unexpected progression of complication of underlying illness. As we all know, there's a lot of underlying illness. And as a result of the events such as a head trauma, there are reports of people walking or waking from a coma and recounting a classical near-death experience. because of these experiences, some believe those in a coma state are actually out of body and traveling within the astral world. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. Well, how many of you have been in a coma? I have not been in a coma, believe it or not. Yeah, well, you know how many, you got to be like in an accident or really sick or something. I'm just not sure. But anyway, oh yeah, so I'm just doing my thing here. We're taking care of business, and you know, and then let's see who else we got. And then we got, I don't know. I'm doing stuff. Yay. Anyway, Brandy Robinson. My phone keeps cutting out and losing service. Sorry, Brandy. You know, sometimes that's the way it goes. Anyway, Genevieve, one of these days, if I had your email address, I'd send you a link, and one of these days I got to get you on the show. Oh, my light went out. I have my light. There's my background. You know, otherwise I got these little puppies here. You guys want to see the puppies? Got to see the puppies. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what else we got. Earthbound Realm, Earthbound Soul. Wow, this is quite the book. Somebody put a lot of, oh, here's one about Egypt. Egyptian Book of the Dead. That's in here too. And these are all real short. See how short they are? And if you see, they're all real short ones. Yeah. Rosie, I'd be interested with side visions of spirits or something. Maybe I just need glasses. No, Rosie, when you see stuff out of the side of your vision, that's because a lot of times when you're focusing on the front part, those things, because you know our eyes only pick up a small amount of light, and a lot of times you catch that ghost, you know, or that vision to the side, and if you start focusing on it, it comes out of clarity. That's why. Anyway, let's see. Anyway, oh, show us the puppies. Al wants, or Steve wants to see the puppies. Okay, I'm putting that away. I'm gonna go grab a puppy. Yay, we got puppies here. You know what? I think I'm gonna try this. Now hang on, everybody. We're going for a ride. This may or may not work. I got a really long cord here. We're gonna go down here. Look at all the puppies. Woo! Hey, look at how cute they are. Yeah, mama come over here to she come over to see. Let's go see the puppies over here. Here, let's go see the puppies. See them all? They're all sleeping. Who doesn't love puppies? Look at they just went to sleep too. Yeah, look at that one there. Look at we can just watch puppies tonight. How's that? Side vision, yes, side vision. All right. Yes, they are cute. Anybody need a puppy? Oh yeah. Hey, Jules. Oh my gosh, is right. Can I ship them over to Canada? I could put one in a box and put it on a balloon. Will it make it across the border for you? Yeah. Look at them. Look at, I got 8 of them, 4 boys and 4 girls. You can see if you look really close, let's get up really close. You can see that they got the little spots on their paws and on their noses. Oh, they're just so cute, aren't they? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they just pile up on top of each other. Yeah. But anyway, You want a puppy, Steve? No problem. No problem. I'll just jump in the truck when they're all ready to go and head on out. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I understand. If you got four small, I got I got four dogs too. So yeah. And then with these 8, I have 12 dogs in the house. So trust me, I would love to keep a puppy myself, but I just cannot have that that many puppy dogs around here. Let's get back to business. Okay, everybody get their puppy fill now. I'm in, Jules, you're in Minnesota, not far away. Well, we have one and a foster right now. Yes. Anyway, well, if you want one, Jules, you just let me know. And are those a product of the one you had with you? Yes, yes. Yes, Steve, that is the father dog, and then the mother dog is this other one. Ariel, come here. Ariel, come. Now she's a registered border collie. Come on up here. Up. Okay. Yeah. See, this is the mama dog. Oh yes. Oh yeah, she's so cute. Anyway, yeah, this is the mama dog. And yeah, she's not that big. She's kind of small. You got to see she's kind of small. But anyhow, the father's that healer dog, and this is the mama dog. So they're not going to get really big. They won't be any bigger than the father dog, probably. So anyway, you can't beat it. She is so smart. This is like the smartest dog I've ever had in my life. This border collie. Yes. You are, and you wouldn't believe what her name is. It's Ariel. Go figure. Remember, we're all talking about the angels, Ariel. Well, I got my own Ariel angel right here. Yes, I do. Oh, yeah. She goes with me everywhere. Well, at least when she's not having puppies. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at that. She wants to take over the show. Oh, okay. You gonna go do the puppies? Go do the puppies. All right. All right. Yeah. Anyway, see, I got the Wayne Steiger shirt on. I was listening to him on Raised by Giants with Ryder Lee. That was a good show. I got all but the tail end. And do you breed, or was that an oops? Well, we are spiritually connected. Amy McFarland. Okay, yeah. That was an oops. This is like the third oops, and I'm getting the boy snipped. Yeah. This was her first batch. She had 6, which was with the neighbor's blue healer. Then I got this guy, and she had 7, and now this batch she had 8. The good part is that being in North Dakota, all the farmers love these type of dogs, so I have no problem getting rid of them. So yes, Al, nice shirt. Ariel, yes, Jules, Ariel. Who would have thought Ariel? But that's how it came about, and she just ended up with me. So I talked to Ariel quite a bit. Oh yes. Oh, Steve, you want a female? Well, I'm going to take some pictures of them, and then you pick out which one you want. And I'll hold that one for you, and then I'll jump in the truck and head that way. Hey, Isby, how's it going? Ah, Isby's in the house. David Castle's in the house too. All right. All right. Anyway. Oh, what a good night we're going to have. We're going to talk about the Giants and some of these other things, the unseen world. Let's see what else we got. And let's see typing out stuff. There we go. Just in case. anyway. And greetings is BS. Prosperity and favor. Yes, I love the prosperity. I wrote me a nice little list on my fridge today, and I put what I was grateful for. But the most of all, I am great. And one of the things on there was I'm grateful for my soul tribe family. And that's all of yous, which have, I can come on here and talk to y'all, and it's just, it's nice. I've connected with other people, and I love to get your emails, and I enjoy coming to you at least once a week, sometimes more. Steve, I'll meet you halfway. But Steve, if you meet me halfway, see if I go all the way, I'm an all the way guy. Then I can go back to, I'll have a good excuse to go to Wisconsin and visit family. It was like what, 2 years, and I hadn't gone back to Wisconsin in 2 years. I hadn't seen my parents. So this last time I went, I actually seen my parents, and I videotaped it so that I would remember it, which was really good. If you all have parents out there, just be blessed that they're still alive and kicking. And I was smart, and I sat down with my parents, and I asked them all kinds of good questions. And you know how old people are when they start to talk and tell stories? Oh God, I'm one of those people now. Yeah, anyway, I videotaped it, and my dad talked about his war years he was in the Navy. No, I shouldn't say war years, Vietnam War. Would have been, and he was in the Navy. I found out why he wanted to go, and some of the old stories and what he actually did on the ship, which he's really never told me. And now I have it on tape, and I hope it all taped. I haven't gone through it at all. So yeah, it was really a good thing. My mother, my dad, he talked about gardening and what he did when he was a kid, and how he worked on different farms, and how much he got paid, and and the neighbors, and how everybody worked together. It was real interesting. And hey, Dad, if you're watching this, thanks. That was the best memory. That was a really good time. And I think you will watch this eventually. I know you watch some of my stuff. My parents, they sit down and they watch my show, believe it or not. They put it on the big screen TV and plug it into YouTube and whatever, and they watch it. I don't know, but hey, if you're out there, parents, hey, how you doing? Good deal. Thank you for watching. So anyway, I'm glad that they are well off in the respect of health-wise. They stay really healthy and active, and I think that's something we all should do. As we all get older, and I know most of you out there are older, hey, take care of yourself. Yeah. Hey, Isby, if you wanted to come on, I sent you a link anyway. If you didn't see. And Julie Stowe is in the house. Love the Soul Tribe. Boots on the ground. Jargo, hello. Let's see. Who else is in the house? Yeah. I don't know if my mom knows how to do the chat, but she does watch. She has figured out how to use the computer and watch. David Castle, I sent you a link too if you wanted to come on. So Big Al, I sent you a link if you want to come on and talk about the cards too, just in case you did. So anyway, Amy McFarland, my dad just turned 93 last week. I am blessed to still have him in my life. Yes, you are. That is really amazing. And like I said, I went ahead and I taped it. Put the camera on them, ask them some questions why they're still able to do that. Why not? Because it's awesome. I mean, to talk to your parents and to have them tell you about things before. I wish, I was really close with my grandma, and I wish back in the day that I would have had a video camera then, because boy, would I had some really good stories. And anyway, let's see, what else is there? Hey, look, I'm getting joined by Steve. How you doing, man?
What's up, brother?
Oh, I got to put my headset on.
I love the attitude of gratitude.
I got guests. I can't just talk to myself. I don't need to hear anything. Not there I go. Now you can recognize me. You got the head things on.
I love the attitude of gratitude message you're sending out.
Absolutely. I watched some of your show too, but I had to go. I was trying to make my lunch and dinner, and then I watched Ryder Lee with he had Wayne on tonight. So, but yeah. I got to watch some of yours too. I was kicking it tonight.
Kicking it.
Yeah, I was.
I wanted to thank you for stopping by and gracing me with your presence. That was quite a good experience. I liked it.
Yeah. Yes, it was. Looks like you're tired. Do you have a good hard day at work?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You look like
I've been working my butt off lately.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah. Me too. I'm on my 10 day. I got done with my vacation and I went right on my 10 day right off the bat. But anyway, the first few days kicked my butt, but today wasn't so bad. So I'm doing it, and I'm pushing myself because I said I am going to do a show almost every day this week, and here I am. I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it.
Hard to keep up that pace. I know that.
I know. Well, I did a Monday show. Today's show. Tomorrow is David Null and Myths and Legends, Native American Myths and Legends, and then we're gonna have. I got to think of something for Thursday, and then I'm taking a break on Friday because it'll be Andromeda 7, and then I'll be back on Saturday. So we got Constance Victoria Briggs, who wrote this wonderful book here. It's so anyway, and yeah, so I've been going through that a little bit, and then we're going to talk about some giants. What do you know about giants?
I know that there were lots of giant skeletons found in the Americas and the mounds of the Indian mound builders. I think they were the Mississippi River Valley mound builders is what they were called. But I know they were. But is that all relative to the size of what Europeans considered giants? You know, was a giant to an European when they came here somebody who was 6'5" or 6'8", where, you know, in some Native American lineage or heredity, being tall was quite common. So
yeah. Well, and I agree with you on that. It's like, but for the Native Americans that lived here, you know, they were kind of short and small. I mean, you know, for the times, and then a European man would have been maybe 5'7" for a tall guy, and then you start thinking, well, anybody that would have been, you know, 6'8", 8 foot tall. Well, even 8 foot tall nowadays is large. Is a large man. I don't want to meet up with an 8 foot tall guy.
Well, it's like Manute Bol, who played basketball.
Yeah,
he was like 7'6" or something like that, wasn't
he? Yeah, I don't know much about basketball, but yeah, right. We're in Minnesota there, and Wisconsin are some of those mounds, and they've found plenty of large bones in those areas, Wisconsin, and so yeah, it's kind of interesting. You and I back in the day was pretty much sitting on top of those things and didn't even know it, you know.
Yeah, I have mounds parked by my house here, and when I learned of the Great Pyramids and the layout of Orion's Belt, I went and investigated, and sure enough, the mounds at Mounds Park here are laid out in the same manner. You know, and that offset 3, and then oddly enough, there's a fourth little satellite pyramid that is in the same relation as what's on the Giza Plateau. So it's quite interesting how everything points to a certain constellation in the sky, and how that certain constellation looks like a humanoid. You know, it's just all too much to say it's coincidence.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly. Nina says, I'm tall. My tribe is Dakotas. Yes, she is tall. And the tribe, you know, I noticed that the Indians nowadays, they are very tall. I'm like, ooh, you know, but like it says back in the day, I think they weren't so much. I mean, you know, I think they were a lot shorter, but why they're taller now? I mean, I haven't met any short Indians. Really, they are pretty tall. I don't know. Yeah, Isby, I see you're there, but I can't hear you or whatever. I can't see no
Yeah,
picture
I can't
either.
see me. I can't see me either.
Well, I
I
can't
just
see.
got this angel dust picture up.
Yeah,
I
I
like
just
that
see the
picture.
picture, but I can't see your picture. Did you turn on your
Yeah, I don't
camera?
know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong.
There should be a little camera icon there, and you got to click on it.
There's not a camera icon.
On the bottom of your screen there should be.
Oh, okay, I see it. I see
You
it.
see it? There you. Oh,
Yeah,
see, look
all
at
right.
that diggity dog.
Holy shit, it's ZZ Top.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I'm in a rest area.
Well, you on the road in that big giant camper you were talking about?
That one I got waiting on me.
Yeah. You were talking about having a big giant camper.
Yeah, it's coming.
Where are you on the road? Where are you going? What are you doing?
Headed to Daytona.
Daytona. Nice.
Yeah, we're about 40 miles north of Chattanooga.
I've been to Chattanooga before. Never did Daytona,
Yeah.
but I've been through Chattanooga.
What are you going to Daytona for?
Where I live.
No. Where are you in Chattanooga for? Or where'd you go?
Well, Friday we buried my brother Friday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry to
My
hear about that.
condolences.
Like, yeah, my condolences.
Now we're
Exactly.
heading back.
Life's a bitch and then you die, right?
No, it's beautiful actually. I'm kind of in love with it now.
Nice. I love it. Attitude of gratitude. Way to go.
Yeah, attitude of gratitude. I
Yeah.
want to thank. I've been invoking prosperity on everybody.
Absolutely. Be grateful. What are you Isby, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for just being alive and everything that I've learned. All the love that I can feel in my heart every day, you know. I call it in every day.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful, man.
So wonderful. That is beautiful.
I program my water with love and favor.
That's something I got to do more of.
The flavor of favor.
Yeah, the flavor of favor.
Nice.
It's awesome though, you know. I mean, it's like I walked through a cornfield today.
Oh yeah, cornfield?
You remember the angel? You remember the invocation, you know, in the angels, for the angels?
No.
Archangel invocations. You understand?
Kind of do, but refresh
Remember
my
that?
memory.
What we've been studying over there?
Oh yeah.
Tigers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
In there it says, in the invocation, it's talking about walking through a field of golden corn.
Oh yeah.
And I made it real.
I like that. That's a good. That is really nice. You know, the thing is, when you go through a cornfield, it's like the world disappears. Do you ever notice that?
Yeah, I've been in them many times though. But I grew up out in the country around cornfields. So I've been out in them a lot.
So did I. I remember running through the cornfield, stealing the sweet corn in a gunny sack a few times too.
That's the only excitement you guys get, that and cow tipping, right?
Yeah, well, there was a lot of things you did in the cornfield. Man, you go out there and oh geez. I remember I remember driving right out into the cornfield. Want to go parking? Well, I'll find a good spot.
I don't do that no more. I did that when I was a kid.
Well,
When
that's when I
younger.
did it, when we had those big giant boat cars that, just plowed through that corn,
I did it one
boy.
time and lost a car.
Oh,
Good
geez.
running car too.
Oh, man.
That sucked. I got stuck out in it. So they took my car.
Ooh, yeah. You don't want to get stuck. Not a good idea. How do you explain to the farmer what you were doing out there?
Especially if you ran over the farmer's corn.
Yeah.
I said I was trying to turn around.
Hey, man, you ain't getting chased by the cops, are you, Isby?
No, they just went by on the interstate.
That's the second time we heard it.
Yeah.
I'm not driving right now.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Cool shirt. Yeah, you like the shirt? That's my Wayne the Philosopher T-shirt.
Oh,
Love
it.
Yes, because Wayne had a show on with Ryder tonight, so I wore this in honor of Wayne's talk with Ryder. And then plus he's got his show on. So you go to Artist First Network, listen to his show from tonight, because after we get done here, I'll probably listen to it in the morning because I got to get to bed. I still got to work. I'm still on call, so I got the phone right here, and if I got a call, I gotta go. But anyway, so now we talked a little bit about giants. Isby, what can you tell us about giants? And then I'm going to get into this book a little bit. What do you know? Have you ever seen a giant something or other or anything? Or what do you think? What do you think about the
bees.
giants?
I think bees about this long when I was a kid.
Wow. Big
he sees the giant beard every time he looks in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's impressive, brother. I can't.
I'm gonna beat it up one day. I'm
I'm
telling you, I'm gonna put beads in it. I'm gonna look like Inky.
That's impressive because I get it halfway down that far, and it's like so irritating. It gets caught and everything. Everything gets stuck in it.
Yep.
I am just not a beard kind of guy.
Stuck in it too much, though. I try to keep it clean.
Yeah. I once found my car keys in mine.
Oh, how big was your beard then?
I can hide cigarettes and stuff.
Right.
Stuff like that in there. Inside of it, walk around, and there it is.
Just give you a little guff there, Isby. You seem to be a true, kind-hearted man, and I appreciate you for who you are and what you do, brother.
I appreciate you too. I'm grateful for every one of you. I'm grateful to be here.
Yes. I'm grateful to have you both on tonight. I tell you, I'm grateful for the whole Soul Tribe. I tell you, it's great. It is really great. I've learned so much, and I've made so many good friends. I'd be just broken if this internet didn't work and I couldn't connect with you all.
Hey, Sloop, your name's Steve, right?
Steve, yes, sir.
Okay, I was hoping I remember correct.
Yep.
It's good to know you, man. Good to see you.
What's your real name is or be?
Ken Bond.
Ken. All right, brother. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We all have our aliases.
I think I'm gonna change my name legally to Isby.
It's kind of like when you remember.
I'm serious.
Why not?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is
Isby Starseed.
And what does Isby mean? Sorry, Robert.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
What does Isby mean to you?
Immortal spirit, soul being.
Nice.
Yes.
So essentially that I am, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, it said in that alien book, that Ariel alien book. I don't know, you didn't read that. But it said there that we were all Isbys, and we were Isbys because we is, therefore we be.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it, dude. That's
but he also said that we was immortal spirit beings.
Yes, and that's what the alien was trying to say is that
from. That's when I changed my name to Isby.
Yeah, we were energy, immortal spirit beings, and therefore because we be. And that's why they called us Isbies. And I thought that is so ironic. And then
Or-
Isby is Isby. So I was like, that is, every time I hear your name, I think of that immortal spirit being,
Yeah.
which is true.
Or
It's true.
is gonna be because it's born through the be, the is. If you follow me. No, I'm just kidding. But
Lisa
yeah,
Ryan.
that makes that is be thing is, you know, is just like the yin and the yang, right? I mean, it's kind of
Yeah.
spirit energy, you know, because energy is opposite of spirit. That's why the light is born.
Yeah. And
All right. Back in 2011, I was raising roses, and this is back, you know, when I still were religious, and I was always praying to Jesus, talking to Jesus. I could hear him in my mind, you know, talking back to me. And so I asked him, I said, teach me. I was out talking to him and, you know, checking out my roses and stuff at night, one night. And I said, teach me about the spirit. And I heard this voice in my mind, gently put your fingers over the stem of that rose bush. And I did. And he said, you feel the tingle? He said, that's the spiritual life force in that rose.
Nice.
Hmm.
And it's the spirit that gives our bodies life.
Yes.
And I felt it on people. I felt it on animals. I felt it on other plants besides roses. And I feel it on trees.
You're an empath.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm a little bit untrained. Yeah, I do. Oh man, I experience other people's feelings all the time. I mean, it freaks me out sometimes.
Well, it's a good
Hard.
thing. It's a good thing. You just got to hone your stuff in. Hey,
Right,
you know, what?
I can't choose when I do it though. Yet.
Yet.
You can
Isby,
choose how to react to it, though.
have I got a deal for you? You know what that
Here,
is?
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get out of the car for a minute.
Okay. Well, you
Or
just
walk.
do that. You just do that.
And while we're talking,
Okay.
What were you saying now, Robert?
I was gonna say that my neighbor, remember Omi from the Omi, you know, anyway, she had that thing where she was gonna do the tarot card reading. She does all this teaching and stuff to hone your skills and your empathness and all of that kind of stuff. And she gives classes and stuff on that. And I've already paid for the classes for somebody to take them. And I'm just looking for the right person to take those classes to learn how to become, you know, connected and do that. You know what I'm saying? And Delaney Pearl Jones, she was gonna do it, and then her computer didn't work, and then this didn't happen, and so she never ended up doing it. And then I was gonna get Darth to do it, but he'd already taken a class somewhere and was learning how to read the tarot cards and things like that. But Isby, if you want to do something like that, the class is up and open for you.
okay. And where's that at?
It's all online. You don't even have to leave your house. You can do it all online. She sends you all the stuff you need. She counsels you one-on-one, whatever you need to do. And I can send you all the information and you can see if you want to do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're all over the place.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to go out back in the car and get my earplugs.
I see.
Because I missed who you said it was.
Yeah.
Hey, my phone's on 1%, Robert. So I'm gonna.
Okay, Steve, you go get some sleep too.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Much love, peace, chicken grease, y'all.
All right. I'll save you a puppy.
Love you,
Later.
brother.
Okay.
Right.
Good
Yep.
talking to you.
Later.
See you later.
All right. We're down to us now. So here's a good. So we're gonna talk a little bit about these giants now. Some of our Iada says I think I said that right. Whatever. Anyway, said that giants are real. I says, yeah, Steve says they're buried in the mounds out back of his house. And we have, according to this book, we have ancient reports of giants, Bible references to giants, and physically possible giants. Buildings, were they made by the giants? Well, if you ever been to the big pyramids or seen some of those big stones, you would think that the giants would have had to move them. What about all those giant tools that they find?
I remember Wayne did that show on the giant wars.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he did a bunch of shows about giants. He did the show about this one here, the Lost Book of King Og, which is really cool. And listen to some of this stuff. This was talking about some of the giants that were in the battle, and I really love these things. Here's one: Arg, the red-haired, who lost an eye once in battle. Arg, who took an eye of every circumcised Nephilim he killed. Arg, who hated Nimrod with all of his soul and was responsible for Nimrod's circumcision. Arg, who was so consumed by Baal, which we all know all these names, of the stars and celestial bodies, that the dark ones, I'm thinking they're talking about spirits, gathered about him as a storm in the sand. Arg, whose dark ones spoke through him and guided the Rephaim in battle. Arg, who had the eye of certain death. Arg's army was 1,000 giants.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got a copy of that on PDF?
I don't think I have one, but I think there is one out there. I know somebody will have it. I might have it too. If I do, I'll send it to you. Huh?
It was the book of King Og, the one that.
Yeah. This is the one, the Book of King Og.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Here's another one. Crowcell with crooked teeth. Crowcell, who along with Zachab soaked 1,000 cedar trees in oil. Yeah, 1,000 cedars. Set them on fire and threw them into the kingdom of the circumcised Nephilim. Crowcell, who shaved his head but let his beard grow. Crowcell, who called upon Baal of the earth to poison the rivers in the lands of the circumcised Nephilim. Crowcell, who was born half consumed by darkness, so that he never did one good thing. Crowcell, whose dark ones engulfed him as the fire licks about a sacrifice. Crowcell, who studied the ways of darkness until it was all that he was. Crowcell's army was 500 giants.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah. Here's another one.
I remember what King Og that cut Nimrod's fingers.
Yeah. He chopped it.
And that's where circumcision came from.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if it's not a blood sacrifice ritual that we're being, put on us for, to Nimrod.
Well, exactly, because if you read this book, it says that after that happened to Nimrod, he embraced it basically and said, well, if I'm having it, everybody else is going to have it too. And if you want to be in the club, you better get it done. And if you don't, off with you.
I really don't want to be in the club.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. After so many thousands of years, I think we've forgotten that it was be belonging to a club, and now it's like, oh, you need to have it done. Just because.
Remember in Genesis, I think it talks about where Jehovah was chasing Moses around, trying to kill him because he wouldn't circumcise his son.
Yeah. See,
And I'm like, this is crazy, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if he was a real God, he wouldn't have to chase it.
That's exact. But then the thing is if God was God, why would he want to have you circumcise you if he made you perfect, right? See, you're contradicting yourself. If God made this body, then why would you have to manipulate, or I'm thinking of manipulate, what's that word you call when you do something to your body, whatever. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But anyway, so why would you have to do that?
Yeah, I know that. That's what I asked. I have to ask the same thing because, you know, it's just stupid. You know, I mean, he put it there. He put the foreskin there. Why would he want us to cut it off?
That's right. And somebody else wanted you to say, you got to belong to the club. Hey, Ryder Lee's in the house.
Right.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. I loved your show. I'm wearing the shirt. We're Wayne Steiger because Wayne was on Ryder Lee's show tonight, and it was a great show, and I got to watch everything but a little bit at the end. But it was a good show, and I'm going to finish it up later. But thanks, Ryder. Wayne too. That was quite the good show. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think there's some good stuff to be had there. And you know what I'm going to do, Ryder? You need to read that book, Dead Man's Secret. And then I think you, me, and Wayne should get on and have a show together and talk about that book, because I think that all goes together with what you're talking about. If that makes any sense.
Does that have something to do with reincarnation?
No, he wasn't talking about reincarnation. He was talking about AI.
AI.
But, yeah, tonight we're talking. So that's a good question. If you're a giant, would you reincarnate or not?
Yeah. And could we have been giants?
That's a good question. Or,
You know, could we have been intelligent reptilians at one time? Or, you know, depends on, is our soul trapped to this earth, you know, through our incarnations, or can we incarnate on other planets as other life forms?
That's a good question. I think there's a lot of people who would like to roll on out of here at the first chance they got and hope that they rolled the dice a little bit better on the next planet, you know?
I'm not there.
Yeah. But then again, you know, the thing is, you know, is the grass really greener on the other side? You know, are you happy with the devil you got than the devil you think you're going to get the next time around? You know what I'm saying?
I have to wonder what it would be like to live on a high-tech planet.
Yeah.
Well, super high-tech planet. You know, would we all be connected to the machines, or would the machines, you know, just be able to read our minds?
Well, and see, here's a good one for you. And this is what Ryder and Wayne were talking about. And they were talking about the pyramids and how it's mapped out like an electrical grid, the ley lines of the earth and all this other stuff, and how it all works together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then at some point, you know, because it all worked together like a big machine. Yep. But at some point, it all got destroyed. So say that humans built this giant machine over, you know, thousands of years because they got really smart, and they built this electrical grid that powered the machine.
Yeah.
And then the machine decided that it's going to manipulate us. It's going to control us. And maybe we're trying to think too much into it by like, you know, because we got cell phones and stuff, but our brains are, you know, manipulated with frequency and waves. And what if they had just different systems than we do now, but did the same thing, like those pyramids? Maybe they gave off frequencies and stuff, and that the AI could control everybody on the planet. And then at some point we woke up and said, we don't want this no more. And we started destroying the pyramids ourselves. and we broke the machine. And
Wow.
yes,
I never thought about it like that.
and destroyed it. But as Wayne said, if we destroyed the machine, and I see Nina says Atlantis, yeah, maybe Atlantis was the headquarters, and when Atlantis was destroyed, it wrecked everything else. And well, anyway, the point is it would all, the Earth is a power source, and if any part of that machine, that computer machine, would have survived, it could have survived for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And depending on what kind of form the machine was. Now we know that any kind of metal parts would just turn to dust or break down after a while. But what if that machine was made of crystals? What if it was made of silver and gold and crystals and, material that we don't quite yet put together?
Crystals maybe that vibrated in the same frequency range on the same channel as our pituitary or pineal gland.
Exactly. And those crystals will never break. They will last forever, and they could survive thousands and thousands and thousands of years until some bloke came by and said, hey, look at this. And then the next thing you know, the process started all over again with that AI hiding in that crystal. Go figure that one out. And for food for thought, man, food for thought.
Yes, it is, because I firmly believe that crystals are programmed.
Yeah, well, exactly. I watched a show where they could take a quartz crystal and imprint laser beams on it, and they said that how much information that thing could store. It was ungodly amounts of information. What they did is they spun the crystal like this, and as the crystal would spin, they used that laser to imprint stuff. Now, just think about it. If it was a pretty crystal, somebody might put it in a museum and it would sit there for hundreds of years. And until you came up with the technology to get that information out of that crystal, nobody would know what it is.
Yep. Oh man, that'd be awesome.
And well, and that's the thing. But look at too. You got a watch. What is it made of? It says jewels on it. It's made out of quartz crystal. It's got a quartz crystal in it. You go, ooh, it's crystal. And what is our computers? Our computers have crystals in them to make them work. So we just have it on a smaller scale. What if it was on a larger scale or a different scale that we just don't understand yet?
It's the same way for like a CB radio, I remember the old CB radios. Used to have a little crystal that you could snap in and out for the different channels.
Yeah. I love those CB radios. I got one. I got a CB in my truck.
Yeah, I got one too. Somebody gave me one a couple years ago, and I ain't been able to test it because I ain't got no antenna for it. I don't want to buy an antenna for it because it might not work.
Years ago, those CBs used to be really expensive. I remember spending half my paycheck on a CB radio, and now for about $40, you can get yourself a nice one.
Yeah. I think this has got sideband on it. 40 channels, all sideband.
Yeah. Ryder Lee says, Isby is correct. They can be programmed. So can water. And water can be programmed. Then we can be too. And that, he missed the beginning a part where you were saying that you program your water every day. Yeah, which is good.
I do that every day. Every gallon of water that I, open up, I program the water. And I started drinking spring water now instead of the distilled.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's cool.
My mom drinks a lot of that purified water. I'm gonna get her on the spring water so she can get off that fluoride too.
Oh yeah. You don't want that fluoride. Get her some iodine so she gets rid of that fluoride.
Iodine?
Yeah, iodine's good. It breaks up that fluoride in your pineal gland.
Well, I've been putting detoxified iodine in my water for years,
Oh, well, good for you.
and I was using pink rock salt.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
still got it. I still use it too because it's got a lot of good minerals.
Yep, that's all I use in my house. Sea salt and that pink rock salt, Himalayan pink salt.
Well, the sea salt I stay away from because the seas are pretty much all radioactive, so you don't get them radioactive isotopes in the sea salt.
Yeah, it could be too. Let's see what else is there. Oh yeah, Lucky Stone says I have 2 CBs for cars and I have a Cobra base station. I got a base station too, and it's in storage too. But there may be a day we need that. Nina says crystals for healing. Absolutely, crystals. Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff for healing, and I wish who would be on and know about that stuff. Man, there's a lot of people who know about that crystals for healing stuff. Marsha Price, she has, Nina, you get a hold of Marsha Price, and she's got tons of crystal stuff. She does the crystal pyramids. She's got the organite, and she's got the rods of Ra. She's got all that good stuff to tune you right up.
I want to get the rods of Ra when I get the money.
Yeah, I got the rods of Ra right. Oh, I usually have them in my hand, but not tonight. I was doing other things. Oh, here they are. These are the rods of Ra right here. They come from Marsha Price, and one's copper and one's zinc, and you hold them in your hands and you meditate with them. And they got the little symbols on there, as you can see, and they're filled with crystals, and you could just feel them. And when you meditate, it balances you out. It's really good.
Wow. I love them.
Yeah, they're really good. I like it. See, this one's got the yin and the yang symbol on it, and then it's got I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Now, how much are they?
I don't know. She sent me these, but you'd have to check on her website. Who knows? She makes all kinds of stuff, so I have no idea. I know one of these days I'm gonna, buy some more stuff. Yeah, right. We are computers. We're just organic computers.
Say hi to the Soul Tribe. Here's my mom.
Oh, your mom. All right.
Milky Way Messenger. That's Robert P. right there.
Hello. Wow, aren't you good? Taking your mom for a ride.
I'm pretty much taking her everywhere. I'm the chauffeur.
A chauffeur, yes.
Chauffeur.
Not
chauffeur.
Nina, I'll put the link in usually the link's in the description, or you can go to the Crystal Network. It's in the description below, and it should say Al's Creations, and then there's the Crystal Network logo or a link there. Click on that, or I'll just text you the thing. Okay. Don't worry, I'll get it. Well, I'll get it to you. No, don't worry. And she's got a Facebook page and all that good stuff. So look up Marsha Price's stuff. She's got tons of crystal stuff. You'll love it. She's got these really cool pyramids. I don't know if I can find one right now, but let me get a second. But anyway, Robert, yes.
I'm gonna have to hit the road again.
All right, you hit the road. Our show is about we're almost at the hour thing anyway, so you hit the road. You have safe travels. Much favor.
I'm planning on I want to read the Secret John on YouTube. I don't know if I could do it live or not.
Well, if you don't, just tape it and post it. Works the same. You got to have if you do it off your computer, you can do it live. If you do it off a cell phone, you got to have 1,000 subscribers.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man. All right. So I got a computer I can do it on. I ain't worried about it.
And then you can do it live. You're good to go. If you need some help, give me a holler. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on tonight.
Thank you for having
Appreciate
me.
it.
I am honored. Thank you. Anytime, you know.
Yep. Safe travels, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. I love you all. I mean, yeah, I'm just so grateful to have you in my life, in my reality, all of it, you know. Favor and prosperity be upon all of it.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Okay. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Drive safe.
Mom, I was on video.
I'm
And
sorry.
you're sitting there nagging.
I got 8%.
You're still on video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go. Well, my gosh, that was our visit with Isby and his mother. He's the chauffeur. And thank you, Ryder, for coming on with us. Have a good night at work. Thank you for everybody else who's come on. Now, we've had a good night. It's been a lot of fun. I got to do a little bit out of the lost books here and the giant stuff. Really want to get more onto this giant stuff, but we'll have to do this another night. They got pictures in this book. It's a real short book. I could probably read the whole thing in 2 nights, believe it or not. But if you guys have any stories about giants, I think that some of these giants things, I think we lived alongside the giants. I think that I think some of this magic stuff might have been taught to us by the giants. Now, if you read this book, it literally says that the giants came here from someplace else. And that might be the reason, who knows, maybe they were the space aliens and they came here and they just died out because Earth changed too much. Who knows? Anyway, thank you everybody for coming. Joanne's, yeah, I like short books. Yes. Short books, and these are short books. And if you haven't read the Lost Book of King Og, get that one. Remember this one here. We're going to go through some of this, the Unseen World, especially. So tomorrow night we got Native American Myths and Legends with David Null, and he's going to talk about the white buffalo calf. So tune in, because that's going to be really interesting. I don't know what he's got, but he says it's really good. And then Thursday, we'll do another one, and hopefully maybe we'll actually do some on this book, more than just kind of page through it. And we'll talk a little bit more. And then Friday, I'm off. Andromeda 7 is on. And then Saturday, I'll be back on with Constance Victoria Briggs. So, and more puppies. Okay. Hope you're all good. Have a good night. Thank you all for coming. And remember, be the frequency you want to receive. Love you all, everybody. Love you all, everybody.